What's going on, people? You already know who it is. It's your boy Mac Attack, back at it again with some more boxing news, views, and opinions. Let's get it. Alright, let's talk about this Jared Anderson fight last night. You know what? Let's go deeper than that. Let's talk about Top Rank in general, because I've been telling people, man, Top Rank is a zombie promotion. What I mean by that is they look like they alive, but they dead. They already dead. So even with Jared Anderson, he almost got his career derailed last night in his hometown in the biggest fight. And we talk about Bob Arum being this special matchmaker. See, that's the thing. Top Rank matchmaking is actually dangerous. It's elusive when you can get special matchmaking where you never have to work on your flaws and your fundamentals. They just matchmake you with somebody that you are made to look good. And now it's even worse when you throw ESPN in the mix, because now they got a business partnership with this specific network. So they had these announcers like Tim Bradley and Andre Ward, and there's no way they could be unbiased. Why would they be unbiased? That's basically taking money out their own pocket. You know what I mean? So they have to narrate the fight, and it actually sucked. And I hate it because I like Andre Ward, you know, and I like him as a boxer. You could tell he got a lot of boxing knowledge, so it's actually painful and cringy listening to Andre Ward use his boxing knowledge to try to spin what we looking at with our own eyes. But let's get into it though. So last night, Jared Anderson, 14-0, pretty much prospect level fighter that they trying to build as this knockout artist before he really even been tested. You know, he goes out there and he fights a fighter on short notice who wasn't the fighter he was match made with. He ended up fighting a PBC fighter. On paper, he didn't look that dangerous. Charles Martin, you know, older fighter, late 30s. You know, been through some wars. So what you have to really worry about is his IQ. And a lot of times, you know, that old man strength, like your power won't go. Your speed will go, but your power won't go. So on paper, you know, Charles Martin looked at like a good enough opponent, a good enough substitution for the match-made opponent, right? Wrong. Charles Martin goes out there, you know what I'm saying, basically took Jared Anderson into deep waters, or better yet, let him take himself into deep waters, because he never been past 6 rounds. So he just kind of waited. He hit him with shots that every time he threw a shot with anything on it, he touched him. Jared Anderson's defense don't exist, but when you knocking people out fast, you young, they hyping you up, they billing you as a knockout artist. The promotion is more interested in the spectacle side of it because they are the promotion. They really don't give a shit about a black fighter's legacy at Top Rank. And that's why I made that video I made where I said, you know, I'm worried about Shakur Stevenson over there. You know, because they just need him to be a certain type of fighter, have a certain type of image, as long with Keyshawn Davis. But I don't think they really worried about their legacy. They putting them in there with competition way under their competition level. So Jared Anderson, he got the potential to be a good fighter. I like Jared Anderson a lot. Good dude. You know, he's from the Midwest. I'm from Milwaukee. You know what I mean? So I always like the Midwest fighters. So is Charles Martin. He from St. Louis, you know. He fight out of Las Vegas, but, you know, he from the Midwest too. So shout out to the Midwest, man. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather. Shout out to all the Midwest fighters, right? But, yeah. So he goes out there, and you would think this man was, I don't know, he had a marching band come out there with him and everything. And you know they say, oh, it's his homecoming. But that's the problem with Top Rank. Top Rank is too worried about having these cultural fight fests. So it's like the Oscar Valdez situation. You know, Oscar Valdez, he get a statue and all that shit just to get his ass whooped. But what they was trying to do was build him up to, like, as a cultural hero. Jared Anderson, they took him to his hometown and everything, and it's dangerous for them, to me, to try and bill him as this knockout artist right away. Top Rank is dangerous in general. It's like the AAU is to the NBA. A lot of these players come out the AAU and they just bust, and what happened is they play a certain type of basketball in the AAU that relies on athleticism. But when they get to the league, it's different. You need more fundamentals. You need to have more knowledge of the game. And what you have happening is now a lot of these European players that's used to playing a different style of basketball are coming over here dominating, because they're not having to rely on athleticism and injury-prone play style, and so on and so forth. Boxing, man, is a science. It's called the sweet science for a reason. Top Rank is, it's dangerous for young fighters, dude. And especially with ESPN, it kind of make it even worse. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I didn't really like the commentary. I don't like the commentary style where they narrate the side of just the fighter that's with the promotion and don't really call the action. I didn't like the competition level of these fighters that they're putting in there. Like, I don't like Top Rank matchmaking. It's elusive, man, and I think we gonna really see that in the Bud Crawford Errol Spence fight. It's a thing, man, that I always tell y'all that y'all gotta remember. You can play games, but you can't play boxing. I'm gone.